In this video, I'm going to break down the dangers of sugar addiction and show you how it can affect your life. Hi guys, welcome to today's diet. Today we're talking about sugar addiction. Sugar is one of the most addictive substances in our society, which means that many people are struggling with a dangerous habit they don't even know exists. In this video, I'll be breaking down some tips on what to do if you think you might have an addiction, as well as some information about how sugar affects our body. Sugar addiction affects millions of people globally. It's so insidious that most people don't even realize that they're addicted to sugar. They just believe that they have a sweet tooth. Over the past 50 years, there has been more changes to our diet than there has been in the centuries before. One reason for this is the invention of high fructose corn syrup, HFCS, which has made its way into most processed foods. The food manufacturing industry wants to keep people hooked on their food. They know how addictive sugar is. The unwary masses don't realize what's happening and keep relishing these detrimental foods, which has led to obesity reaching epidemic proportions. It's a vicious cycle. The more sugar you consume, the more sugar you'll crave. Simple carbs like white bread, white rice, pasta, etc. are all forms of sugar too. The simple starches are broken down in the body and quickly converted into glucose, which is a sugar. This is why it's so difficult to get yourself on a low-carb diet. Your body constantly craves the glucose because it's addicted to it. Sugar addiction causes emotional eating, binge eating, food cravings, and other undesirable eating habits. It's extremely difficult to break a sugar addiction, but it can be done, and it must be done if you wish to reclaim your health. Negative health effects. There are so many negative consequences to excessive sugar consumption that books can be written about it. For starters, consuming foods that are high in sugar will cause insulin insensitivity. Your pancreas will release more insulin than the body requires to cope with blood sugar spikes. The excess insulin gets stored as fat and you'll just keep getting fatter. This will lead to obesity. Over time, you'll reach a pre-diabetic stage and may even get diabetes, which is the leading cause of blindness, kidney failure, and amputations. There is no cure for diabetes. So, cutting down your sugar intake is the best way to reverse the pre-diabetes state you may be in. Besides accelerating aging and causing yeast infections, sugar also causes inflammation in the body. This is a very serious consequence because when your body is inflamed, your cholesterol levels will go up. This will lead to the hardening of arteries and possible cardiovascular disease. People often make the mistake of thinking that fatty foods like bacon and eggs cause high cholesterol levels. In reality, sugar is far more dangerous than most fatty foods. In fact, our ancestors ate lots of meat and eggs, and they did not suffer from obesity or the multitude of health problems we currently face. So what changed? The answer is sugar. The constant hits of dopamine that you get from consuming sugary foods will leave you craving for junk food round the clock. Sugar can be more addictive than cocaine. The only difference is that the sugar high is not that visible and the damage it causes is only seen in your later years. It's never too late to cut down your consumption of sugar. You may do it cold turkey or go about it in a more gradual manner. As long as you're proactively taking steps to reduce your sugar intake, you will do just fine. That concludes today's video. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, please subscribe and like and hit the notifications bell below. See you soon for another video.